How's it guys, JP here from Pulse Pythons. Today I just thought I'd do a quick video on basically showing you how I clean sort of my holdbacks. Today's cleaning day, obviously I don't let any staff members clean my holdbacks. That's something that I like to do myself. And I've already started and I thought, you know what, let me show you guys what I do. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments if there's anything I'm doing wrong. But other than that, I'm just going to go through a basic cleaning schedule of what I do with my holdbacks. And you take it the way you want. Okay, first of all, obviously you give yourself a cloth, and we use F10, which is an odor eliminator as well as a disinfectant, and perfect for the reptiles. If you guys can get hold of this, this is a have to have in your snake collection. Then obviously my working surface, so that's basically sterilizing it, and make sure that everything is 100% clean. Put the cloth away, do my hands. Now, I don't use gloves. I don't like using gloves. I feel that the way that I do it, I prefer using my hands. I want to be able to feel everything, obviously, and work with my snakes that way. So if you feel that you want to use gloves, you know what, by all means, use gloves. It might be better, it might not be. For me personally, I don't like using them, so that's just the way I work. Then obviously get some Rototel for those that use. Got some more F10. I also have my little water bucket. I've got a bowl that I put the female into, or the hatchling into, and then I've always got newspaper as well on hand. Newspaper, I prefer unprinted, but I've got so much printed newspaper, I haven't had any issues with them yet. They get changed so regularly that I haven't got any issues. So I will be getting, as soon as I can get that unprinted paper, then I'll be going on to that. I just prefer my young ones on a paper instead of a substrate. Starting off, let's get one out. Right, so first thing I do, look at my snake, take it out. This is a pastel pied girl, and make sure she's got nothing untoward on her. Everything's looking good, no stuck shed. Put her into her container, take the water bowl. Oh, I didn't bring that with. Just use one of these. Put that there. Take that out. Make sure that they're nice and clean. Get rid of her old paper. Then I take the F10, spray on the inside. I don't worry about the outside too much. Just get the cage as clean as possible. Then obviously I spray just a little bit again. I'll take some of my newspaper. I find certain ones, a double like that fits quite perfect. Then the spraying at the bottom actually kind of helps. Spray, water ball. I don't like filling them up just in case they want to go in. Look at my snake again. Check that everything is fine. Got no mites or anything like that. Beautiful little girl. Put her back in. This is room temperature water. It stays in my snake room, so it's around about 24 degrees. Just to help with shed. And I put her back. Move on to the next one. Now, as you can see, these cages aren't very dirty at all, because they get cleaned weekly. Okay, so this is a nice little pastel pied male. Put him into the holding tub. Check out his water. And once you get a rhythm of it, it actually goes very, very quickly. So make sure it's all nice and clean. As you can see, a little bit of poop stuck at the bottom. Get rid of that. I mean, snakes are animals. Spray with F10. Take my cloth. As you can see, all nice and clean. Get some more newspaper. Spray the bottom. Newspaper back. Water bowl's clean. Put a bit at the back where the hot spot is. Take my snake again. He looks brilliant, looking good, growing well. He's not too skinny. There's no stuck shed on him. It's just a nice thing to do once a week. Take your snakes out, have a look at them, and obviously check if there's anything that's untoward. And I like doing this on a weekly basis. Sort of like now it's a Sunday afternoon, and for me this is my sort of snake time, if you will. Let me put this boy back. And that's basically it, guys. So that is how I do my holdbacks, and I prefer this method. Some of them are on the normal kitchen towel or roller towel, as you call it. I've always got a sterilized tub. I make sure that it's always cleaned, and obviously I just use a little thing to throw things in. I've always got fresh water. The water stays here in my snake room, so I've always got it at sort of my snake room temperature. So my snake room at the moment is at 24 degrees Celsius. That is my ambient temperature. I've got 2 panel heaters over here that aren't even on at the moment. I've insulated my windows, so there's a window behind here that I've literally packed the shelves up. I've got felt behind this. I've also got that insulation from the roof, and I've got polystyrene at the window. So this room is completely sealed off. So I do put a fan on in here in the evening, which circulates the heat, and in the daytime, depending on how hot my room gets, sometimes it gets up to 26, 27 degrees Celsius. Then I'll leave the door open a bit because the room next to has got ventilation and it is a little bit cooler. So it brings the temperature down to around about 23, 24 in the day. And then obviously at night time I'll keep that door closed. But with it being winter at the moment, we don't really have that much of an issue. But yes, guys, that's basically the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And straight after this one, I'm going to be doing a feeding video. But we don't do live feeding over here. We do fresh kill. I'll go through the whole how we euthanize, and then obviously I feed fresh kill. So while they're still body heat or room temperature, I feed my snakes immediately. In South Africa, it's frowned upon with live feeding. I don't see a problem with it. However, I don't want to get my snakes sort of confiscated from me or anything like that. I don't want to have any naysayers or anything like that. I do have 2 or 3 that eat live, but that's because they only eat live. And yes, so I'll be showing you that in the next video. Those that are sensitive, don't watch, but I'll be feeding a couple of my holdbacks, and then going through why I've kept some of my holdbacks. Thank you guys. See you soon. Have a lucky day.